27 times.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Trying to kill you. I waited in your house. I broke in your house. I waited. I put on hazmat suit and gloves.
So clearly,
Right?
the intent is clear.
I wanted to kill you.
Right.
I tried to kill you.
Right.
And just by some luck, by some God's grace, whatever you want to call it, right?
You live.
You live. How does that differ from you dying?
Let me
Right?
answer that.
In terms of me as a perpetrator, my intention.
Let me answer that in the most ignorant of ways in which I've seen and heard a personal life.
Yeah, but it doesn't explain the difference.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't explain the difference in the intention. My
No, it
intention was to kill you.
Yeah.
I tried my damnedest to kill you.
Yeah.
I struggled with you for an hour to try and kill you.
Yeah.
I put on things so I could get away with it. I put on gloves. I brought my knife. I did the whole shebang, right?
Whole 9 years.
And just by luck, you survived.
Mhm.
Don't know how you just got some
Luck
crazy force field.
and just sheer willpower.
Yeah,
by
or
her.
sheer willpower
to fight.
and will to live, and all those things, right? You happen to survive, but my intention was to kill you. How does that differ from you dying?
Again, like why I see sensible people saying, oh, sorry, not see them saying, hear them saying, and see some kind of people posting. And when they call people stupid, does vex you, share like.
I don't understand bail.
I don't get it.
If you do a Google search, nobody getting around the world, nobody getting bail for that.
Yeah.
If it's clear and obvious that you attempted to kill, this is not an accident. I was painting my roof and a tile slid off and it hit you on the head. It's nothing like that.
Yeah.
This is, I'm intending to kill you. I tried to do it.
Remember,
What do you mean
the biggest
It doesn't make
part,
sense to me.
one of the biggest things in like a murder charge, right, is the intention.
Yeah,
and
the intention
action,
is everything.
right. This you have the intention, just not the complete action.
Premeditated everything.
I didn't even talk
I
about it.
put
Somebody
on
there.
I put on the suit, I got my knife, I broke into your house, I waited for you, I stalked you, and then I struggled with you for an hour trying to do it.
An hour.
Take a call.
An hour morning.
Look, this is our practice. I was on Caragua. I don't think the intention public is aware of this. How do you feel about common world citizens, like people from the Commonwealth, coming into Singapore, and by that they are allowed to vote as long as they've been living there 5 years and plus? How do you feel about that?
How did the like in most places, right? Even the defense counsel wouldn't argue this one. They wouldn't. I mean, they wouldn't. You're not getting bail for that.
Of the attempted, yeah.
Yeah, you're not getting it. They're not going to even argue it. They're not going to. You know what I mean? They might look for a speedy trial, blah blah blah, but they're not. I mean,
Morning.
Oh,
Hey, morning.
I don't understand is why does it change from a murder charge to attempted murder just because you don't die when my intention was really to kill?
Right, but what I just said, because the person live.
yeah, but the distinction
That doesn't make the intention any
But it
different.
doesn't
Yeah.
make, no, I understand that. I
and the
understand that.
distinction is not on my side. The distinction's on your side.
Right.
You're just lucky that you survived.
I understand.
But my
everything.
intention was for you to be dead.
But again, as far as what sensible people say, the person live.
No, but how did Colin John come to the thing to say like bail is worthy of this?
Maybe it's written somewhere.
What exactly do I have to do?
To go to prison?
Literally, the person has to die for that bail to be denied.
Let's give them another chance to get it done.
It's the most unbelievable circumstance. I don't understand it.
I did. Morning.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Morning, boy.
Yeah, when you really look at it, this man actually tried for almost an hour. It shows that the intent was clear that he's not going to leave until she's dead.
Mhm.
You understand? And even if it's me, I'm being honest here, even if it's me, once the evidence is clear that I was the perpetrator, the person who actually did the act, right? And there is evidence that I did the act. There shouldn't be any bail. There should not be any bail. With the fact that he tried over, almost an hour
Well, that
to make sure that this person is dead shows that his intention was clear. He meant to kill her,
Well,
not just to damage her.
that coupled with the fact, not only that they did that for an hour and whatever, but just the mere fact that you went in with a suit.
Yes.
The suit, from what I understand, you went in with the suit. and the gloves.
How much do you want for the intention to be clear?
The suit means you ain't want to, as I say, spat on you. The gloves ain't leaving no print. So that means you intend to go in clean, come out clean. Just that alone for me. That's all I need. That is
The
all.
more I
Shastri-
think about it, the more vexed I get about that, man. It is outrageous.
Shastri Hazel says, what getting me vexed is how them take a so-called police who is on attempted murder charge and send him to Beckway. He isn't Beckway, and we, the people of Beckway, don't want him down here. Let him stay where he's living. Well,
Well, they will say the post no post bail, which I think, what I heard, I think this is his brother, and the brother resides in Beckway. So they will tell you, well, that's they probably maybe keep an eye on him or whatever, whatever. Or if you're saying to me that you're going and do this bail thing, if you go and quote me some clause from the law that says bail, then I set bail at $5 million.
you just shouldn't have it there. The law should provide that in circumstances like this, you don't get bail.
The only thing
What's-
Listen to this, right? This is in the UK. In the UK, which is what our law is based on, whether you will get bail for attempted murder is not automatic and depends entirely on the specific circumstances of your case. While the law begins with a presumption in favor of granting bail, this presumption does not apply to the most serious offenses, including those involving significant risk to public safety. The court will make a careful and rigorous assessment of the risk before deciding. Did the court do that here? When deciding on bail for a serious charge like attempted murder, the court will consider several factors and may deny bail if there are substantial grounds for believing any of the following. Risk of failing to surrender. So is the person going to show up when we request them to show up? Risk of reoffending. Risk of witness interference. Protection of others. Your background. Strength of evidence. The judge may be, so in the strength of evidence, for example, the judge may be less likely to grant bail if the prosecution's evidence against you is particularly strong. Circumstances where bail is unlikely. For attempted murder charges, bail is rare, and the prosecution will almost always oppose it. Did the prosecution here oppose it?
I would imagine. I would like to believe so.
No.
I don't have a. I
Put it
can't
this way,
imagine.
would you put your salary on it?
Whose salary?
Exactly.
I'll put Chris's salary on it. Yeah.
Who's that?
Okay, so if you have previous conviction for attempted murder, or a serious sexual offense, if your offense involved domestic violence, the risk of harm to an associated person will heavily against granting bail for domestic violence, right? If you are deemed a significant risk of causing physical or mental harm to another person, these factors weren't weighed up. The only thing I could imagine was that the prosecution didn't demand it.
Don't know. Morning.
Is that possible? Because he's a police officer? Very likely.
Yes, that is one
Very
thing.
likely.
The mother and daughter is the breadwinner of the home. Who's taking care of them now that they are not working? Because if that happens, I ain't coming out my house. I have to hide. So how are they going to pay the bills and how they're not thinking about this part? And I'm so sorry for them because who is going to help them financially now?
She suffers.
Yep.
So in the UK, the process of applying for bail, the initial charging decision, the police may make an initial decision on bail. For attempted murder, however, you will likely be held in custody to be brought before a magistrate's court. Court referral. The magistrate court must refer the bail decision for attempted murder to Crown Court. So the first judge you're seeing does not have the sole power to make that
To make
decision.
that call.
Yeah.
That's not your call.
It's too serious.
Yeah, that's not your call.
It's too
So
serious for that.
upstairs
right?
for that.
A Crown Court judge will hear the application. Both the prosecution and your defense team will present their arguments. Imposition of conditions. If bail is granted, it will come with strict conditions to mitigate any risk. These can include a curfew, electronic monitoring, surrendering your passport, restrictions on who you can contact.
But I
All the factors that they've listed there would almost certainly in the UK be grounds for denying him bail, and particularly as quickly as they did, as quickly as they did grant it.
But like I said,
Look how quickly the offence occurred. When? What day of the week?
It was a Saturday
a week, yeah, it was a weekend.
on the weekend.
And by what day was he released? The Thursday?
No, a week
When?
later.
Huh?
A week and a bit later. We talked about it the Monday. He was released.
The Thursday. It wasn't a
Released this
week and a
week.
bit later.
Yes. Yes. Look. Spoke about it the Monday.
Yeah.
The Monday
Happened
came
on a
around
Saturday,
again.
and he
Spoke-
was released
No,
end
it
of last
happened.
week.
No, he was released this week. This Monday. Today's Thursday.
Okay.
Week and a bit.
Week and a bit. Yeah.
But thinking about that now.
Did the prosecution demand it? Demand no bail? Can somebody tell us?
When you get charged with an offense like this as a public servant, do you lose your pay? Is it automatic suspension?
Must be.
Or is he still like getting full pay? Nyla John Prince says Ghana will be going to Parliament to revise unbailable offenses that are gender-based violence. Yeah, I completely support that.
That's why you live in that.
Yeah, but my point here though is that even without the legislation, right? Have discretionary said this guy should get bailed. Right? If the evidence is as overwhelming as we're led, this is mad. This is mad. We've gone mad, man. Women are not safe in Simmons.
Crystal said it.
And
Women are
who
not
shoot it
safe
down?
in Simmons.
But
Listen,
do you hear?
Listen,
Shouldn't there be a forum for
in,
women?
in all of this, 1 week ago, 1 week ago, I was slashed up
Behind the house,
in
long one.
Longwall. Literally, the only reason why that didn't happen 4 or 5 days before is luck.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's luck.
Mhm.
Because the thing with Rafia and this policeman, she could have been in the same situation as that other woman.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, luck and chance,
Mhm.
divine intervention, her fighting for her life is why she
And those
Isn't-
things should not be the grounds why he gets bailed, because he had nothing to do with that luck.
yeah.
He
We
didn't-
would be on homicide number 30 or 29, whatever it is.
It was all up to him.
If it was for luck.
Sickening. Man.
It's
Sickening.
But what is the message? What is the message? What is the message that this is sending?
my labor brother.
The nominate Tiger too.
Message is sending. Police are immune. Police are immune from the harshest or the most applicable elements of the law. Women are left to the dogs. Politicians don't care, because I haven't heard any politician other than Kiesel Peters mention it.
Where is he? And again, let me ask.
Is the opposition
Where's
on this?
where?
Opposition on this?
I mean, putting something on paper and see if something release. No, I want to hear you.
Yeah.
I don't want to read you. If you understand what I'm saying.
Everybody's
Why?
of that police vote.
All right, okay. So they're free the police vote.
You have to question as well, why hasn't anybody come out and talked about the police beating up people.
Yeah.
They're afraid of that police vote. They see it as something they don't
Well,
want to lose.
politicians just throw everybody to the dogs just
For
to
a
get
vote.
back in.
For a vote.
to
I'm
get-
telling
to get
you.
into power. Man.
You know what?
It's a sad reality.
What is amazing is that me hearing women really stand up and champion in this. Quiet. And then there's one to meeting. You have more for all kind of comments and gossip and this. We all here. I asked the question was yesterday. We were proud of there. Where? But let's come back and some comments happen.
Where's the law changes?
Where?
Where's the proposed legislation?
Christian Council, we all here.
This nonsense been going on for
Yes.
long before the UOP got in power. They've had a lot of opportunity to fix this. Or not to fix it. Fixing is the wrong word. They've had a long time to address it.
Anybody did?
Crimes against children, all that kind of sexual crimes.
And then when the ordinary persons talk out on these things, and they say, man, but then you have to be a trupity because if you're in everybody in the feelings, we going down feelings lane. We holiday. And I keep saying, when we done talk about this for the 3 or whatever hours we here, that's it. Book close until the next. See you later.
Until the next crime.
Until the next one. And that has been a proven fact over and over and over and over.
Was there any consideration in this judgment for the victim?
Doesn't
Was there
seem so.
any? Did anybody like just for 2 seconds consider the feelings or the situation for the victim? Like quite literally, nobody has given any consideration to the victim in this.
None.
Yeah, but that might ruin his career.
Men making decisions for other men.
Yo.
With the compliments of Swiftback. This is what gets you depressed.
Yeah, that just
very depressing.
turn up my whole day. This.